Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Back into the middle. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, Lionel Messi's last European conquest came in 2015, and what a campaign that was. First leg of the semi-final, Jim, especially so.
Yep, and the second of his goals, where he sat down, toyed with, and utterly humiliated one of the best defenders around at the time. So, for me, easily one of the most memorable goals in the tournament's history.
Nobody's arguing with that, Jim. And he's forced to go back. Figo. Now there's a... and he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Kvaratskhelia. No way through, so... real chance! Mbappe. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Looking for the run. He's had a shot! They want to be quick to... oh, he's been caught on it here! Cross to the back post. Tries to get it clear. Vieira. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's PhuLe. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Son Heung-min is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they could break here. That's a good run down the left. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. Vieira. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Bellingham. Driving on and making good progress. Son Heung-min! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a searching pass. Vieira. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's Vieira. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieira. Kvaratskhelia. A player who needs no introduction. And he's there to retrieve it. It's a pretty loose pass. Played back in. He is through here. Can he finish? It's there! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Lampard. Half-time getting close now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's their second corner of the game. Punched away. Kvaratskhelia. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bale is flagged offside. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. That little bit of skill has got him away. Lampard, and now the breakaway. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I'm afraid
Any
to tell
strong
you
opinions
that
on the
we're
first half?
expecting traffic to
Well,
be
this is
heavy
when you
after
need
the
your
final
players to
whistle
step
today.
up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Saka. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's nice. And that's aimed into the middle. Maldini tries to clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Haaland. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Caceres attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's bustling through here. He can run onto that. Mbappe finds himself offside. Now it's Bale. Haaland under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, really? He's having a shot! Against the crossbar! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Nesta. Still just a single goal between the sides. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Son Heung-min. And the shot's on here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's an imaginative pass. Bale kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lampard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
It's a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Maldini. And it's Figo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's had a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Great defending, strong and determined. Lampard. And it's Ferdinand. It's a really well-measured ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that could set him on his way. There, Saka! Now that is commitment to the cause. Maldini is there, and he can pick it up. Bellingham. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, he's got a sight of goal! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There was just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Stood up well to him there.
Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Quality ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Nicely weighted ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Spread neatly. And that's another good win of the ball. Son Heung-min is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's PhuLe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No way through. 5 minutes left on the clock. Vieira.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Strokes it back. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. And here's Son Heung-min.
2 added minutes.
Son Heung-min driving forwards. Saka is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Bale. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Figo, Lampard, Yamal's cross. It's a mighty effort! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's being shifted off it. Lovely feet.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defender. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chance! Vieira. So we're still where we started right now. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. And the shot! He scored! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess
he rises! Oh, this looks sharp. Son Heung-min is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Figo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's PhuLe. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's gone for a throw-in. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's Figo. Yamal has it in a wide position. He's got tall. Oh, it's come off the upright. And this is Bale. Look at this. It's Lampard! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lampard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Leicester wins the duel this time. Vieira. And it's Belletti. And it's Vieira. Mbappe! He's free, he has got space. And this is Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Some good work on the right flank here. He's picked his way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira with the foul. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Ferdinand picks it up from the goal kick. And that's gone loose. Costa Curta. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's in a great position here. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Played out towards the right wing. He is just caressing the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting. Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maldini. Figo. Vieira. He's in space and looking for options. And it's played in. He's having a shot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vicious ball here. And he shoots! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Figo, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. PhuLe receives it in a wide position. Ferdinand. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min closing in on goal. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Figo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great skill, that's nice. Vieira. Son Heung-min. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Searching pass he's played there. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Saka is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That has not gone well. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
And claimed it back swiftly.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a shade optimistic.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Great vision. Son Heung-min. Great chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Son Heung-min has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And the keeper beats it away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vietnam really will have to throw everything at this now. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Figo. He can run onto that. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. And this is the big chance.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Now it's Saka. Oh, sweet feet. Chance to deliver. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Messi, can he get it through? And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Saka is onto this. Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's that, the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Son Heung-min with the cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, that's a dangerous ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's going for goal!
Son Heung-min really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
Takes the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. He won't be happy with that one. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Figo. Oh, it's big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Dida claims comfortably. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. And it's Figo. It's a really well-measured ball. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Figo. And here's Son Heung-min. He is just caressing the ball. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hangs in across. Cleared without hesitation. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Figo, and it's Son Heung-min. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many...
There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Kvaratskhelia goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. And now the breakaway. Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nicely spread. And it's Figo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has a look up. Turns and goes back. Son Heung-min! Oh, crossbar! It's in! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Gets a good foot in there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in the...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Rijkaard. Bellingham. Knocks it into space.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Messi, very much a man of this moment.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
And straight into the wall. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Son Heung-min. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Couldn't squeeze it through. Kvaratskhelia shifted it to the flank. Haaland, and he's a decent chance! It's there! And this is getting better and better. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And the action is back on the way. Ferdinand. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ball played for Rijkaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Figo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Messi with the short one. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Chooses to go back. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a searching pass, and he's managed to get free. He gets his head on it! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A case now of complete control. Yamal.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Maldini clears it away.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about. Bale puts them all in.
Bale simply refused to be outdone there.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, great save by Dida! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Haaland will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Corner number 3 coming up. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Some resolute defending there. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Look at this. He's having a shot! They've done it! Just cruising! They are cruising! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Son Heung-min. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Maldini can get it clear.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Figo. Looking for the run. That is lovely. Yamal's cross. Oh, what a climb! He's scored! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rijkaard. Son Heung-min, he's having a go! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Bale. Looks to the other side, and it's Figo. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Figo, who does have an assist to his name. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Quick reminder today.
Haaland reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is.
Haaland! It's bounced back off the post. Goal! First blood drawn. Haaland duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dink through. Big chance! He's got a goal! 2-0 and in next to no time. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he welcomes it in. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Ferdinand gathers from the goal kick. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vieira. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look...
Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min running with the ball. And here's PhuLe. He is through here. Son Heung-min. He's found some space. And PhuLe! He can get that clear. Bale, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. Son Heung-min.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Knocks it into space.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with...
Good chance here! Well, got to be quick to recover this. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Son Heung-min. Spread it left. Now it's Bale. Here's Vieira. Looking to play him in. Bellingham. Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi. Bellingham. Well, that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Great chance! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! That was a given, it always was.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Vietnam get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Mbappe. Haaland opts to play it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries to play it through. That's a shade optimistic. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And here's Mbappe.
There
Son
will be 1
Heung-min.
minute at a time.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And we've reached half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Bigo has it out wide and in space. And it's Son Heung-min. Mbappe, nicely spread. Son Heung-min. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that pass isn't the best. Bigo. Driving forward. Son Heung-min. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Son Heung-min! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Messi. Belletti. And it's Messi. Looking for the run. And it's made its way to him. Played out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. Messi. And this is Messi. And the shot!
Messi really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Messi plays it short. And here's Messi. He's had a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And this is Bale. He's having a shot! Bellingham. Son Heung-min has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's got... And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Saka goes short. Now it's Saka. Oh, nice touch. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe with the slide tackle there. Mbappe goes sliding in. Chosen to go back. Vieira does well to stand firm and defend it. Belletti. Oh, some tackle that. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Vieira was in no mood for any of that. And it's Figo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Terrific header! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
That is good strength. Turns back here, probably the best option. Mbappe producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And this is PhuLe. Ferdinand. And it's Vieira. And he's there to retrieve it. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? Figo. This looks promising. Bellingham.
There
Foot
will
in.
be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Tries to pass it through. And that could set him on his way. And he cuts out the supply. And that's it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Hello attendees, this
Your
is
reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.